All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Walt, aka Walt Liquor, aka Eclipse 427, aka Wally McFerrin, aka Style Jarreau, aka Brad Spit, the Teenage Heartthrob. What's up, y'all? I think that's it for today. Just checking in. Following my man Fly Styles' footsteps. Shout out to the one and only Audio Fly. Make sure you follow him on YouTube and wherever else you can find him. That's my dog. So I'm just walking around in my neighborhood right now. I usually get up and do a couple mile walk and checking in, to talk about me. Let y'all know a little bit more about who I am and what I got going on and what I'm about. So, I got a unique story, man. I'm a hip hop kid from the Bay Area. Black man, 49 years old, about to be, made it through a whole lot. I wasn't supposed to get this far. That's what they used to say. But, my family did all right. We got our ups and downs, but, overall, it's pretty much the American dream, I could say. Got both parents, mom, dad, been together the whole damn time, 50 years, I brought them together, and they stayed together. Whole set of folks. Got a younger brother named Cleve. My unit's pretty small, but I hope this kind of gives you a little insight. I grew up in Fremont, California. I was born in Santa Clara. My first memories and my first years were in East Palo Alto. That's where my mom's side of the family is from. So my first memories of being in a house and all that was in East Palo Alto, over there by Facebook. Now Facebook's over there, Instagram, all that. Turned the hood into Silicon Valley, but it was always going that way. Went to St. John Missionary Baptist Church. Baptized there under Reverend Fairley, the legend. Anything about East Palo Alto, Price Barbershop. Dallas Price is one of my uncles, one of my great uncles. I'm from that line. So if you know anything about that from East Palo Alto, you know what time it is. Pops is from Oakland. Grew up on 40th and Market, right around the corner from where they filmed The Mac. Y'all know what's up with that. So I don't know how the audio is going to be on this video, but we're going to start with this. I'm going to upload this, see how y'all react to it. If y'all got questions, I'm opening myself up. This is a whole, without brain surgery, which is a whole other story, but y'all got some questions. I got music. I do all type of stuff. I'm on TV. I got all kind of things going that I could share with y'all. I usually are pretty private, but I'm gonna open the doors here on YouTube. They shut me down on Instagram and Facebook. This is the only place you're gonna be able to find me right now. I got rid of TikTok. I'm just holding on to YouTube right now. So these little videos, maybe I'll start doing them when I'm walking like this. I got the little stabilizer. I like how it's going, how it's flowing. So if y'all got questions, you leave some comments. I'll respond to them and let y'all know a little bit more about what I got going on. You ask some crazy shit, I might not do it, but I'm gonna be an open book. There's a lot going on in the world that needs to get dealt with, but I had to deal with myself inside first. So we're gonna keep it straight like that. All right, signing off.